So right now, here today, Collins takes pole again, everybody, here at Extinguished Motorsports, and a superb qualifying Grandson P1 going into the Grand Prix. Straight off the back of a pole position and a 1-2 finish with the Haas team. He's here today to try and do it all again with the Scuderia Ferrari. Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen, in front of the lights with Collins, who could make it. I think it's 3 or 4 for 4 now. Absolutely brilliant for him, but it's 5 lights here in Baku, and it's lights out, and away we go with the drivers. Collins off the line pretty cleanly so far. There's an Aston Martin in the back getting quite raggy, but Collins through the first corner still leads, even though having, of course, less track to deal with. Owen in second place. Seen then makes a move up into third then after the race start. Already through past Passy, even though he overshot his marks at the start then. He's got the Haas of Owen to make his way through, who did finish in second place last race around, and clearly Owen's here on form again today, and he's trying to do it again. Seen rear ends him then, pushes him into the wall nearly. The Haas of Owen catches his car before it hits the barrier, but that was a very close call then, with 25 laps remaining, 26 in total here today, ladies and gentlemen, so about 3 less than what I did say. But of course, like I mentioned, the laps here are pretty long here in Baku, and Collins currently the man in front and leading quite nicely. Owen in second place, and Seen, who wants to get into second place to make it a Ferrari 1-2 finish today. Is that possible? We'll find out. CJ Drama, possibly that Aston Martin that we saw being a bit raggy at the back and off the side of the track. He is in P13 and hitting the wall multiple times. He's fell down the order. The screen, then everybody 2-stop, and the 3-stop is what we're looking at right now. There's a Mercedes behind then of Andrew Pittsmith to try and make a move on Pepes. Couldn't get through just yet, but that is looking promising. Ooh, the Ferrari of Seen on the exit hits the barrier. That's got to be wing damage, surely, or even blind wing damage there, you'd think, because that was a pretty big, hefty hit into the wall. And if the damage is unreduced, I mean, fair enough, but here comes Seen then on Owen, trying to make a move past the Ferrari, Passy on Seen, my bad, Passy into P3. Seen drops down to 4. A brilliant move from the Alpine there, getting ahead of the Ferrari and putting him 1 place back, making it harder for the Ferrari 1-2 to finish today. 23 laps remaining of the 26. Here's the Ferrari trying to get through past the Alpine. Side by side, everybody giving it a good go as the Alpine of Passy gets ahead of Seen. And a brilliant move. The Ferrari, everybody, the Ferrari drops back to P4 again. On the backside of the Ferrari, the man that's won massive amounts of races recently, he goes through up the inside line. Owen takes the lead then of the Baku Grand Prix in the early stages. That doesn't really mean a lot right now, but it could mean a lot come race end then, with Owen the man in front and currently leading the Baku Grand Prix. Absolutely brilliant stuff from the Haas car. He loses massive time there. He's down to 6th place then. It's not his day in the background as well. Dom Pedrito hits the barrier. That is going to be massive wing damage for him. Dom Pedrito brings himself around the car after hitting the wall. Has lost both end plates. And on the 7-lap old hards right now, we just had a brilliant view of one of the mechanics looking straight down the camera. And Dom Pedrito then is going to come out of the pit lane on the mediums. That is a different strategy we're seeing here today then, of course. Pitted on the hards fairly early, to be fair, but instead of going hard, he's gone hard medium. We'll find out how that works, because we've already had Collins pit straight off the mediums. Oh, Seen hits the barrier, everybody. The right-hand side end plate completely off. That man was sideways for quite a few meters heading down that back straight there. And now he's neck and neck with his teammate. Collins is going to have to try and fight his way past Seen, unless Seen might let him through. Even then, he's probably going to have to go into the pit lane soon, because he's got a bit of wing damage on the front. Head up to the front now as Passy in the pit lane. As Pepe's and Owen have a bit of a scrap. Pepe's up to 2nd place now in this race. Andrew Pittsmith up to being the race leader, as Owen and Passy and Tom all enter the pit lane, everybody, for brand new tyres. Owen on the hards now, Passy exiting on the hards as well, and Tom is in the pit lane on the brand new hards. Unless he's going to get them changed out onto mediums now, but looking like the hards for everybody right now. Stray Dog picks up the 2nd penalty of the afternoon. Fatality with a 10-second time penalty. He picks up a penalty in the pit lane. as Pepe's coming out in the pits as well, and Andrew Pittsmith, the whole top 5 now, decide to make a pit stop at the exact same time under the virtual safety car. Who's going to get out ahead here then? It's Owen into the middle of all of them, passing into the middle of them too, and that is changed up quite a bit. Andrew Pittsmith has come out on the brand new mediums, and Pepe's has done the exact same. Drive-through penalty for speeding under the VSC for Pepe's, and that is going to throw him under the bus massively, everybody. Don Pedrito in the chat says, I am stupid. Oh, is that Don Pedrito? Is that maybe, did you bring up the VSC, Don? That might have been what happened there. Oh, speed freak in the barrier, everybody. Thank the Lord for ghosting, because he would have been in a bit of a shunt there, but he carries on in P11, back on the circuit with 16 laps to go. I see as well. Pittsmith is really having a good race here. He's come out of the pit lane and he's ahead of Owen then into the first corner. What a move, everybody, from Andrew Pittsmith. It's a great race from him, and he's back on form today. Passy in 2. It's Owen down to 3 then. What a move from Passy and Andrew Pittsmith then. Both making moves up today. Pit stop then for Pepe's and Scene. Jay both in the pits now to get some new tyres on, and it's going to be the Ferrari on the new mediums now, and a brand new wing as well, so it's going to be full refresh coming out. Pepe's, of course, is only in for his drive-through penalty, I've just remembered, and exiting now after serving that. Possibly move here. Here we go then. Collins on Owen, side by side. It's going to be Collins into 3, Owen down to 4. Collins in the podium positions again. Oh, Collins goes around again. Everybody, Collins goes around again, hits the wall in the castle section, and Collins, he loses his wing again, and all that battling and hard work he did to get back up into the podium spots, it comes crashing down. He loses 5, nearly 6 seconds to Owen, and now he's got fatality up his backside. This is not good news for Collins. If it's going to work out for him. Here comes the Ferrari. Both of them head into the castle section and hit the barrier there. Wing damage for the Haas of Owen, who's just been in the pit lane. The Ferrari may have wing damage too. Both of them hit the wall. The Ferrari's come out unscathed. The Haas has come out on the worst end of it now, but he's still going to give him a good go. Here comes Owen then round the outside line with minimal space for a move. The Haas trying to get ahead of the Ferrari. They both head into the wall then. They take each other out. The Haas heads upwards up the side of the wall. He absolutely is out of this race, down in 7 then. He's backwards on the track. Owen, his race has completely gone down the drain, everybody, as he tries to bring himself back on, and the reset button not working down in P9, and he retires from the session at the end. He'll be gutted about that one, everybody. Owen in the Haas car retires from the session. The man that took 2nd place in a 1-2 finish last race around, he retires in this race. It is a shame. Comes Collins and Andrew Pittsmith then. Collins, we've seen him have many good races before. He's won the past few, and he makes a move past Andrew Pittsmith then. He is ahead, and with the remaining 4 laps in this race, will he be able to stay ahead, everybody? No, he's battling with Andrew Pittsmith, who's keeping him behind right now, side by side. Pittsmith is just about ahead then, heading through the first few corners here in the Baku Street Circuit, but Collins does just about find his footing in 2nd place, and he is ahead today. That is really good stuff then from Collins in front. It has been good so far from him, but back up behind, it's going to be Andrew Pittsmith getting ahead of Collins and really ruining Collins' chances of winning again here in Extinguished Motorsports. That man has won countless times here in Extinguished Motorsports, everybody. But here today, he will not do it. He is not going to do it in 3 laps' time. Andrew Pittsmith then is in P2, and it will be a lovely podium from him. But Passy, at this moment in time, the favourite for the race win, and most likely going to go ahead and take it quite easily. 4. Pepe's down to 5, and Pepe's has also spun around then as he brings himself on. Something happened badly there, and he's probably lost his wing as well, backwards into the barrier. That was a pretty hefty shunt. Yes, the front right end plate on the fatality RB is gone. Pepe's out. It's gone as well on the front left. Front right for fatality, front left for Pepe's. Both losing an end plate that one of them needs. We have it, the final lap of the Grand Prix begins then. Lap 26 of 26, and Passy in the Alpine, everybody, is the man in front on 5-lap-old mediums. and he has driven a great race today, coming up to lap the McLaren in front of him of Stray Dog Racing, who will finish in the points and pick up some points today, even though he will be finishing at the back of the grid. As there's a move here, both RPs heading down the back straight, the main straight, sorry. It's Pepe's and Fatality. Here comes Fatality, both with damaged wings, remember. Here comes Fatality on Pepe's end, side by side, and Fatality makes a crucial move into 5 for some more points. He has got a time penalty though, which is going to really play a detriment to him. As Passy heads through the I am stupid Charles Leclerc Castle section corner, and he doesn't mess it up. He keeps it on the track and he keeps it out of the wall, which is what we like to see from the man that is soon to become the race winner here in Extinguished Motorsports, possibly for the first time this season. He's had a really, really good race. I've seen him win races last season around, and he's back on form today. It has been his day here in Azerbaijan, ladies and gentlemen, and Passy is back up at the top, and for people that may have thought he's washed out, Passy is far from. Back on form today. He's got back on the horse, and here we go then. He's going to cross the line here in the Baku City Street Circuit to win the Azerbaijan Grand Prix in round 6. Passy wins in the Alpine. Collins crosses the line in a superb comeback drive, ladies and gentlemen. He will snatch second place today after crossing the line and driving brilliantly. Andrew Pittsmith will cross the line. He will take the final spot on the podium in 3rd. That was a great, great race, ladies and gentlemen. And the top 3 should be very happy with themselves for a drive like that. Tom heading down then towards the line. Here today after a great race for round 6. Passy with a race win and the fastest lap. Perceivable with the driver of the day. Most overtakes goes to Tom, and the cleanest driver is Collins. Here we go then. Passy wins, everybody, with a time of 46 minutes and a superb race from him. Collins, only second place for him today. Normally wins second place, but a really good drive from him and a good recovery drive too. We've got Andrew Pipsmith then, who took 3rd place, ladies and gentlemen, with Tom 4, Pepe's 5, Fatality 6, Perceivable 8, 7, Perceivable 7, Scene 8, Speed Freak 9, and Stray Dog Racing in 10. Owen, Don Pedrito, and CJ Drama all retired from the race, everybody. And now we have got some interviews, which I'm going to move onto the screen now in just